Scholastic Audio presents Flying Over Water, written by Shannon Hitchcock and N.H. Senzai, and read for you by Christine Tawfik and Cassandra Morris.
Friday, February 24th, 2017. Wearing my shimmering green hijab, I slipped my homework into my backpack and hurried to the kitchen. Amar and I wanted to leave early so that we could do some research in the library before school started. From the hallway, I could hear Mama singing. It stopped me in my tracks.
I hadn't heard her sing.
Well, since forever. I recognized the words. It was one of her favorite songs from the famous Lebanese singer Fayrouz. Tell me about my country, tell me, O breeze passing by the tree facing me. Tell me a story about my family, a story about my house. Tell me a long story about my childhood neighbor. The song filled the small kitchen with warmth and happiness. I paused in the hallway and took it in. Mama frying eggs, using her spatula like a conductor used a baton. Amar feeding Ismail bits of bread spread with soft cheese, while Ismail laughed and played peekaboo in his high chair. For a moment I thought of Jordyn and of her little brother or sister that would never be. I shrugged off the uneasy feeling and caught sight of Baba. He stood at the kitchen counter, waggling his eyebrows, trying to catch my attention. "Habibti, it's Friday," he said. "What should we do this fine evening to celebrate your marvelous exam results? Go out for ice cream?" "Baba, it was just a quiz," I said, exasperated. "But of course I'd love to go for ice cream. Is that even a question?" Baba laughed, knowing my love of anything sweet and frozen. "There is a little place by the hotel run by a lovely Vietnamese family, the Trans. I see it whenever I ride my bike to work. I poked my head in the other day and saw that they have regular flavors, but also mango, pineapple, and others I've never heard of. Purple yam and green tea." I hid a smile. Baba had already introduced himself and made friends with the Trans. It was so like him. I was just happy he was having breakfast with us. Usually he came home late, exhausted from lugging heavy bags for the hotel guests. As I sat at the dining table, a sense of peace settled over me. For the first time since the war, it seemed everyone was happy, going about life as a normal family would, even Mama. Last night she had reconnected with her favorite instructor, Professor Khaf, on social media. Mama had just begun her master's degree in Arabic poetry when the war started. "Come," Mama called. "The bread is warm and the eggs are done." As Amar and I headed over, Baba's phone rang. He put his plate down and grabbed it. "Hello?" he said. "Salamu alaikum, Brother Jamal. How are you?" After a second, his smile disappeared. Amar and I paused, catching our father's stricken expression. Something was wrong. The warm mood of the morning cooled. "No, of course," said Baba. "Thank you for calling me. Now I know why you won't be picking me up from work." After another minute of nods and deep sighs, he hung up. "What happened?" asked Mama, with a hot frying pan in her hand. Baba's shoulders slumped. "Friday prayers have been cancelled." "Why?" asked Amar, gripping his empty plate. Baba rubbed his temples, a sign that he was getting a headache. "Yes, why, Baba?" I chimed in. "Someone set fire to the mosque," he said, "and painted on the outside wall, 'Go home.'" "What?" cried Mama. "When? How?" "Early this morning, before Fajr prayers," said Baba. "Imam Ibrahim was notified and he rushed over to see what happened. Turns out the fire caused some exterior damage, but then the sprinkler system went off, damaging the interior of the mosque as well. The memory of the sun shining from the mosque's copper dome returned to me, of its tall pillars and prayer hall filled with people praying in peace. My heart sank as the happiness of the room faded like a snowflake landing on warm skin. Mama slumped down in a chair, looking distraught. I thought we had left such things behind us, the violence and destruction. Who would do such a thing? People who hate Muslims, said Amar, his scar pinched from frowning. People who hate us. The smell of the frying eggs made me feel like I was going to be sick, but it wasn't the eggs. I knew. It was much more than that. Go home. But this was home now. In one instant, the beautiful picture of what that morning had been was ripped into 1,000 pieces.